Hello, this is Dr. Martina, your online sex therapist and sex educator. Can bisexuals be trusted? It's a question that a friend of mine asked me. And I decided, well, I need to make this public because that is a question that should not be out there anymore. That stigma should not be out there anymore, because being a bisexual doesn't mean that you're on the fence. It doesn't mean that you don't know what you want. Being bisexual means that you are a person that is sexually and or romantically attracted to two genders or more. So if you're meeting somebody and you're attracted to them or you're interested in them and you find out they're bisexual, don't close the door on it. It's actually an opportunity for you to really investigate and ask them all these wonderful questions, and find out what it took for a person to be able to live in this world and being one way with one gender and being another way with another gender, or being both ways with both genders. We are experiencing our relationships, our intimate and physical relationships, we experience that on a genital basis and on an emotional basis. In my case, I have always knew that I was going to be gay. I did little doctor's play at 6 years old. I fell in love with the first girl when I was 14. And so I had to deal with my sexuality, with my homosexuality for quite a long time, being from Switzerland and having been brought up where that is not something that you can talk about. And then I realized that in my 30s, because I had sex with men also when I was a teenager, not just with girls, and I realized that I like sex. It's just an activity that is dear to me and that I like having sex. I'm a sexual being, as we all are. So I'm a sexual being, but my heart belongs to the women. I have relationships only with women. I am romantically attracted to women. I am sexually attracted to women. And what throws me into the bisexual box is the fact that I have had sex with men, that I'm sexually attracted to men. I don't know, in a couple weeks, I will have sex with men because I don't have a lover currently. I haven't had sex in over a year and a half, and I'm hooking up with some old lovers of mine. That will throw me back into the bisexual box. Now, that does not mean that I don't know what it is that I want. I am very clear where my heart belongs. I'm very clear where my genitals belong. I also know the variation of intense sexual attraction. My intense sexual attraction is with women. I'm very particular and very picky with what kind of a male would I be attracted to sexually. So I can definitely be without it if I want to be, if I have to be. So I know what it is that I want. And most bisexual people know what they want, just like most heterosexual people know what they want. So it is really not that they can't be trusted. What cannot be trusted is the stigma it has over bisexuality and the prejudgment that we have, because we don't seem to understand it, because we feel like we have to belong into this one box. We don't. So if you're meeting a bisexual person, ask them. Ask them how they knew. Ask them where their heart belongs, where their genitals belong, where they see themselves, what do they want. Ask them. And you will get the real answer from the individual and not from some opinion that is out there. So that's my beginning of a series that I will do on bisexuality. Have a good week, and I'll talk to you next week.